Alright, so welcome to episode 2 of me doing public lead gen for other companies with my own product. So today's target is going to be CoMind. So CoMind are developing a non-invasive product for brain monitoring. I can see that in terms of the stage they are at, they've completed the preclinical R&D and now they're in the feasibility study stage and they're actively recruiting. So they are going to need lots of principal investigators. And that will become their ICP right now. So what I do usually is I define who they are, what they are, and who they're looking for where. And as long as you got those 4 points, our engine is pretty awesome at what it does. So let's first just define who they are. So what I do is I'm going to jump into my product and I'm going to decide, are we after the people or are we after companies? We're after people. So because we're going to be after the principal investigators. So first of all, who I am. So I'm just going to say I am the CEO of CoMind. We are developing a non-invasive product for brain monitoring in healthcare. We are at the feasibility stage of our journey, and we are now recruiting for principal investigators. So I want principal, find me principal investigators in neurocritical care, neurosurgery, and critical care medicine. I'm going to run it as a deep search because principal investigators aren't always just sitting on LinkedIn. I'm going to run it for the purpose of this demo as a medium search, and then we'll just hit enter and see how it goes. At this point, it's basically going through all of the networks and its job is to find me the principal investigators. So I've quickly just edited it just to add in UK, US, okay? So I'm the CEO of CoMind. We are developing a non-invasive product for brain monitoring in healthcare. We are at the feasibility stage of our journey. I am looking for principal investigators in neurocritical care, neurosurgery, and critical care medicine in the UK and US. So now it's time to shine. So our product has come back with 243 people. Now we have intentionally made sure we limit it because we don't want people to just burn through all of their credits in one search. But this is a deep run. So let's have a look. So we've got a ton of people here, okay? And we present it as person, their role essentially, where they are, and what is their actual specialty with an AI summary. So let's just go through the first person. William Merhead. He is one of the strongest matches for a brain monitoring startup because his profile directly mentions neurotechnologies, neural recording data, and clinical trials. The only limitation is that the profile does not explicitly say neurocritical care or critical care medicine, but the neurosurgical and monitoring relevance is high. Again, the more context you give it, the more wider you make it, the more thorough it is. So it's managed to find lots of matches with what I've given it, and it's missed a few. But let's look at the value of this person to CoMind. Let's see how valuable this person would be. So William Merhead. Let's just go straight to his LinkedIn, actually. So we can see he's a neurosurgeon at the UCLH hospital. Let's go through his about section. So I'm a neurosurgeon at Queen Square and a research fellow at Francis Crick Institute. My research focus is on the translation of new technologies and especially neurotechnologies into the clinic. I collaborate with neuroscientists, engineers, and physicists at the Wellcome Neuroimaging Center. Now here's important. I am interested in finding new clinical applications for neural recording data, and I'm the chief investigator of 2 clinical trials in this field. Now that's very interesting because that's exactly who we're looking for. So this would be a person that CoMind could reach out to. Let's see if we can find another one. All right, let's go to someone not in the UK at this moment in time. So we've got Lawrence, UK still, John KU, San Francisco, California, US, neurological surgery, neurotrauma, neurocritical care. Let's go straight into his LinkedIn. Let's see what it shows. So our platform actually connects several different networks and brings it together. So sometimes it includes things that aren't on the LinkedIn itself, but let's have a look. So we've got John KU, MD, assistant professor at UCSF Neurosurgery, San Francisco, California. And we can see assistant professor, expertise in neurotrauma, neurocritical care, intracranial physiology, injury biomarkers, prognostic tools, best practices and efficacy of care pathways, dedicated to national efforts to improve traumatic brain injury classification and care. They've got a bunch of awards here and things that they've done. Top skills, neurotrauma, neurosurgery, clinical trials. So again, this would be someone that you could reach out to. So there you have it. We've got 243 people, right, that CoMind could reach out to for their feasibility study stage. And that's what we are about. We are about, you just describe who you want. There are no filters because people get missed within the filters. So you just describe who you want and you look through every single network with one single search. That's what we're building, the most powerful human search available for selling, for hiring, for finding experts, be it for research purposes, advisory, or medical affairs work. If you'd like to see me run a demo for your company, just send me a message.